Greetings campers, welcome to Farmeritaville. It's October, you know what that means, not just spooky season, not all Halloween stuff. It's the State Fair of Texas. You know, actually if you're not from around here, you may not know that, and you may not give a shit, and that's fine too. I haven't given a shit about it for several years now, so I decided to come back. It's been probably nearly a decade since I've been here, but I grew up here like all the time, multiple visits every season. It's just like in my blood growing up in Dallas. It's just something you do. So I thought I'd come back. If you don't know what the State Fair is, it's like every state fair, but apparently we're Texas, so it's like, we're bigger and better. Some of the things you can do is eat fried trash. A lot of places with fried trash you can eat. You can buy shit from vendors, crazy exotic shit you can't find anywhere else, like grills and hot tubs and handmade crafts. Can't find any of that stuff online. Also, there's scary carnival rides, and of course Big Tex, the icon of the State Fair. We'll see him a little bit later. And it takes place here in Fair Park in Dallas. And Fair Park has a lot of history, which is code for saying it's older than shit. And right now is the time of year it shines. It's all dressed up. They have all this beautiful banners and stands and lighting gear because there's like a laser show here at night and all this other cool stuff. And everything looks really nice. But if you come out here any other time of year, I guess it's like seeing a hooker with no makeup, like, because this place is an ancient shithole and it's sketchy as hell. How do I know that, Jake? Well, I've done some fireworks gigs out here. Like, I've shot fireworks on a lot of these things. That's the Hall of State right there. Whoop, there it is. I've shot fireworks off of that roof. The Centennial and Audio buildings over here behind me. I've shot fireworks off of those roofs. All 6 of these towers over here. There's 3 down each side of the Esplanade. I've shot fireworks off of those. If you're new here and you don't know me, I'm a licensed pyro. It's a side hustle thing that I do. When I say I shot fireworks, I mean in a professional, you know, sense, not that I just like broke into the place and stuck a Roman candle in my ass or anything like that. Yeah, that sounds like a good prologue. Let's just get to it. State Fair of Texas. Your money's no good here. Everything takes coupons, so we gotta get some coupons. Now we got coupons, now we can do stuff. You can't visit the State Fair without stopping to see Big Tex. It's the law. That's Big Tex. Whoop, there he is. Yeah, so you may be asking yourself, Jake, that's Big Tex's ass. And you're right, it is a very big Texan ass. Look at that thing. It's all bony. It's almost like it's made out of steel framework. He's got a bonier, flatter ass than I do. Well, why am I showing you Big Tex's ass? Well, the main reason is because the street over in front of Big Tex is full of people trying to take pictures of the front of Big Tex. Also, the sun is in the position right now that he looks a lot better on the camera behind me, because if I was in front, you would just see a 50-foot silhouetted cowboy. Hashtag camera tips with Jake. So what's the point of Big Tex? You know, I don't really know. This is probably the point in the video where I would insert some kind of like useful historical knowledge about where it came from if this was like a professional travel show, but it's not. You're stuck with me. It's a 50-foot tall cowboy puppet that used to be a 50-foot tall Christmas puppet, and a few years ago it came out that Big Tex is a big Rammstein fan, and then they rebuilt Big Tex, and now he's much more cool and he's more down to earth. Big Tex of the people, like Big Tex from Austin, not Big Tex from Fort Worth, like the original cowboys. He's not John Wayne anymore. He's kind of, you know, cool city cowboy. But that's fine. He's still doing his thing. And his thing is to just stand there with his arms in an awkward position and welcome people who come through the main gate on the other side over there. There's like 20 gates to this place, so I don't know how many people actually enter from that way. So I don't think most of us actually see him first thing. And every few minutes, he just randomly talks. He just talks and tells you to do shit. It's like an upsell, like, hey, go to the beer garden, ride some rides. There's a parade in front of me in an hour. Things like that. And without warning, so you never know when he's gonna talk. So here in a minute, I might drop in some footage of him talking, and it might be kind of squirrely, because odds are, I said I'm gonna wait for him to talk so I can put that in the video. And then I waited too long and I got bored and impatient and I decided to leave. And as soon as I decided to leave, he started talking. So that's why that footage will look rough, if it even exists. Let's find out.
Big Tex Choice Awards competition by trying all 10 finalists yourself. Find the map of finalist booths in your visitor's guide.
That there's the Cotton Bowl. I've shot fireworks in there. We're making our way over to the world famous State Fair Midway. The Octopus Energy Super Midway, if the signs are to be believed. This isn't the original entrance. I'll show you that later. We're kind of going in the backside, I guess. But you got the State Fair Midway barker. An old optical illusion. We all know how it works. But it still draws a crowd. Look, there's people watching it. And he's just having a good time making cheesy jokes. That would actually be a good retirement job for me. Just sit in the shade and be comfortable and make really, really bad jokes for people. This stretch of the Midway is just lots and lots of carnival games and some of the classic super aggressive barkers trying to get you to play their rigged games. And honestly, I haven't been here in a long time, and like I said earlier, I grew up coming to here. It's like all the exact same stuff. The only thing that's changed is the light bulbs are LED now. Like it is exactly the same. Same games, same all of it. We got Rick and Morty prize characters, so you know they replaced whatever crap was popular back in the 90s. Ooh, this is exciting. This is something that was not here the last time I visited. Beer Haven, this giant like craft beer bar just off the side of the Midway, like right behind the Texas Star. So yeah, the girls went to find a bathroom. I'm going to reload while they're gone. We have wandered into the Butterfly Garden Greenhouse something or other in the middle of the Midway. It's just weird placement for this. It's like Epcot Light though. Let's check out all these alternative growing methods and so on and so forth. There's strobe lights to simulate lightning for the plants, I guess. And yeah, all of a sudden I'm back in Epcot. It smells like living with the land at Epcot in here, but we're in the middle of Dallas at the State Fair. Look right out the window. It's still all the trashy carnival barkers and rides and all that kind of stuff. Weird. This is a traveling portable dark ride, and it is called the very creatively named Haunted House. And hell yeah, we're gonna do it. Also, it's one of Distortion's clients. Distortions. All of the stuff up there is from Distortions Unlimited. Rocky Granny, the skeleton guy, the gargoyle, all of it. So I'll bet you all of the gags inside are also Distortions Unlimited. And then it looks like they jazzed it up right down here with some store-bought crap. I bet this is awful and no, not the least bit worth $8 a person. But you bet your ass I'm gonna do it. Here we go. I absolutely don't think this is worth $8. Oh, this is terrible. I love it. No, bye. It says bye. Oh no. Oh, reality. Oh. There it is, the official old school Permanente Midway sign. Woo! Yes, here it is. I remember this thing when I was a kid. The permanent dark ride, multi-level dark ride in just a metal building. This thing's been here 1,000 times. Scary Park. So some of the front, it's had a facelift. That optical illusion looking thing right there, that's always been there, as has the one up there in the center. It used to be called Lumillusion, I think is what it was. Something about optical illusions. Now it looks like they're going more for a straight scary vibe. But we have to ride this thing. It's gonna be great. And you know it's older than hell because on the sign right there it says it's air conditioning. They're using air conditioning as a sales pitch to get $8 out of you to ride it. Now, I definitely don't think it's worth $8 from what I remember, but also from what I remember, it's a lot longer than that last one we did. So, hell yeah, we're gonna check it out. I know as a little kid, I spent a lot of time riding this thing. I went on it a lot, and I'm about to go on it again. optical illusion-y. I remember this room. This hasn't changed. This is exactly the same as it's been for 30-something years. Oh no! Oh, the dip, the big dip. Here we go. Woo! Oh man. Spooky. All this black light artwork is new. All of this artwork is new. It used to be about optical illusions. Now it's just black light, classic gargoyles and stuff. Have the vortex spin. And we're back to ground level. Do they still have the waterfall? Big waterfall? Yes! Water! Oh no! We didn't get wet. We made it! Alright, that was fun. I grew up with that as a kid. Still not worth $8, but all the horror paint job stuff is new, and yet the ride is exactly the same. And more than the first dark ride we did, it was a whole lot longer. Em approves. Lauren approves too. And Lauren lives in Orlando where they have good dark rides, so that's saying something. We're in the official food court building now, and you can get food anywhere, but this is the food court, so it has the most options. The smell in here is like deep fried exhaust. Like there is a fog, and it is rich, and it is salty, and it is definitely fair food. I got the Rise and Shine from the Holy Biscuit, and Em got, what'd you get? You got quesadilla?
Yes.
From the place that I'm showing you right now in B-roll.
Tony's Taco Shop.
Tony's Taco Shop, that I now remember the name of. All right, I'm trying some of Em's quesadilla first. That is pretty good birria. Would not expect that from the steak beer. Pretty good. Now I'm gonna try my breakfast sandwich, which is giant and greasy and drippy. That's really good too. Wow. It's sweet. They put syrup on it, along with bacon, sausage, eggs, and like a giant biscuit. And that's really good. All right, Lauren, what'd you get?
Fried chicken Alfredo ball. It is really good.
It's
really good.
You good? All right.
Fried chicken.
Well, we just left the food court oh, camera's there. We just left the food court building, and I don't know what we're doing next. My eyes are sealed shut from the thick grease in the air. The air was crunchy and chewy in there. Taste everything. One thing they've always got at the State Fair every year is the automobile building, which, guess what, is full of automobiles. Mostly new ones. I used to say stuff like, let me go look at all the cars I can't afford, but now as an educated adult, it's more like, let me go look at all the cars I would never buy new. Let me let the first guy drive it off the lot, take the massive depreciation, and then I'll buy it when it's 3 years old. Are you Chevy people? Or are you Ford people? Or are you like me and just don't give a shit people? Oh, the music changed from like cool, you know, like contemporary adult rock for the Chevy people, and now it's like Ford country, y'all. Banjos and shit. Dook 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 doo. We know who we're selling to. Em, are you gonna get a Toyota Camry?
I'm wearing it.
Look at the spoiler.
You're wearing it because it's tiny.
Unnecessary.
It comes with all this unnecessary stuff. There's the new Tundra. Ooh.
So thank you all so much.
I've always been fascinated by these people that just talk about the sales aspects of the car. Because if you look around, I mean, nobody is listening to her talk. Like, it's a robot. Would she be doing all that if no one was here? Em, what are we sitting in?
We're sitting in a Canyonero.
A Canyonero, which is a fictional car from The Simpsons, but actually, what is it? It's a Wagoneer?
Yes.
This is Chrysler?
Yes.
The Chrysler Wagoneer. I'm in the driver's seat, which feels like I'm about to fly a plane. There are so many cool gizmos. The entire dashboard is an iPad.
Show them.
There's all kinds of places to put your drink or your handgun or your sunglasses, whatever you're into.
There's lots of.
Here's the thing I like. The seat adjustment for the driver's seat is not down on the side. It's like on the door, so you don't have to like reach down and feel for it. You can see what you're doing.
Dude,
One more way to take your eyes off the road.
there's
Whoa!
a camera back here for the third row, so you can keep an eye on the little shits in the third row.
Third row, I can recline back with the driver's seat and crush Lauren. I mean, look at this. Even up top, there's like 25 buttons to prepare for landing and takeoff. And the dash is all, there's so much storage and stuff. And this probably starts at $80,000 or something obscene. So like I said, when it's 3 years old, I'll look into it. Epcot has Test Track. The State Fair of Texas has the most Texas thing ever. Wait in line, and you can just ride in a pickup truck. Yep. You get in with a professional driver, and they have like dirt hills and stuff out there. Did you see that? That guy just did a jump. This is the most Texas awesome shit I've ever seen.
Of course, not only that, we're going to actually give you a great gift for doing.
I gotta slam this beer before we get on, but I'm not driving, so yeah, just enter your email address and take a quick survey and get some junk mail, and you're gonna get a free ride in a pickup truck, because that's the State Fair of Texas.
Oh no. Why don't you have an oh shit handle in the top? Oh shit.
I have, we're sideways, we're airborne.
Why is this happening? I agreed to this. I can't believe that. Christ.
How do you, this is the best job ever. How do you get this job? I'm just
It's
gonna
all
drive.
recruitment, meeting the right people at the right time.
Oh, here we go. Oh shit, here we go. I've never been airborne in a Dodge Ram. Holy crap.
Again. I want to live on straight. Oh my god.
We're just driving sideways over rocks and stuff.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm gonna get.
Oh, big jump, big jump. Woo! How was it? How was? Yes, we're gonna get a Dodge TRX
No, we're not.
when my Titan dies.
No, sir.
I've never been airborne in a vehicle that I might see on the street. I've ridden in Baja trucks, but those were meant to do that. This is just like, this guy just pulls up to you at a red light and he's just another jackass with a big truck and flying over dirt hills and shit. This is the Esplanade, where every night of the State Fair they have a laser light fireworks show and whatnot. And one of the gigs that I did here, we had 5 firing sites on top of this building. We had 5 firing sites on top of that building. We had firing on the Cotton Bowl, which is behind the Hall Estate, as well as the Hall Estate. It was a nightmare of a show, mainly because we got rained on all day during setup, which damaged some of the product and also scared away the audience. So when we finally did the show, there was barely anybody here to watch it. M found the cows, even though we live in Texas and we drive by cows every day where we live. And the cows say, respect my space. I don't like hens and I don't like corn dogs. These cows are at the State Fair and they can't have corn dogs. That's some communism shit. Oh, we have happened upon the Fringe stage and the Mighty Mike show. So we're gonna watch some of the Mighty Mike show here at the Fringe stage at the State Fair.
In the 1950s, strongman shows used to rip telephone books in half. Anybody ever heard of that? The old phone book tear? Okay? You've seen a phone book? Okay, anyway, that's fine. The only thing more difficult than ripping a telephone book is finding a telephone book in 2022. So we're gonna do it with these cards, folks. Let's go. Who thinks I can do it? Who doesn't think I can do it? Oh, same people, okay. Who doesn't care if I can do it or not? Just be, doesn't that feel nice to be honest? Okay, here we go. 52 plus the jokers, that's 54. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nobody's making any noise. I can't do it. Oh, it's starting. Oh my gosh, it's starting. That guy's not clapping though. He's not clapping. I can't do it. If he's not clapping, it's not happening. They gotta clap, otherwise we can't do it. Kid, make him clap, kid. What are you doing? He's moving his hands. He made him clap. Yes, this guy's not clapping. This is gonna be a tie. He's clapping. He's starting. I can't believe it. Everybody, he's yelling. He's yelling. It's fine. Oh, folks, thank you so much. To this side of the show, thank you so much for watching. My name is Mighty Mike. You've been absolutely amazing. To this side, thank you so much, including the stairs. Could not have done it without you. Thank you.
Now we're walking into the Creative Arts Building, which is like what you think of when you think of state fair, county fair. Fair, y'all, like where people make cool stuff and then get awarded, you know, first, second, third place, honorable mention. And there's always like cool, weird Americana type stuff in here to look at.
Jake. Sandworm.
What?
Look at, is that Cthulhu?
Look at this. There's Crochet Cthulhu. Third place. What? Rigged. Okay, but look, Beetlejuice. Crocheted landworm, sandworm. Honorable mention. What a rip. Okay, that's a cool painting. No joke. That is cool as shit. I found our case. I'll take one of each. Everything in here is awesome.
Stop it. Really
The pinnacle of the Creative Arts Building, butter sculptures. Big Tex celebrating his 70th birthday, sculpted in butter. Not quite life size because it would be 50 feet tall, but impressive nonetheless. I want to smear biscuits on it. Oh no, what is this up ahead? We have run afoul of a parade. Oh, it's the Shriners. It's the very end of the parade. Woo! We dodged a bullet. The 212-foot Texas Star Ferris wheel, taking a spin on that would be a great way, as the sun is going down, to wrap up this video. And that was exactly my intention. However, the line is complete shit. And I don't just mean it's a long line and I'm not gonna wait in it. I mean, it is like pre-ADA rules, like single file lanes that they have not updated. And you are literally crammed into a chute like cattle. And it makes you miserable and hot and pissed off before you even get to the attraction. So I'm not gonna do it. But I bet it would have been fun. Check out the sweet LED strips they've installed. Who needs to go to Fremont Street when you got this? It's been about 10 minutes since we saw the Shriner trailer and the Shriner band. And guess what? There they are again, right in front of Big Tex, wrapping up the end of the State Fair parade. Now we're just following the parade out, and makes me feel kind of important. Well, that's it. We did the State Fair. Woo! Yeehaw and all that good stuff. M's creeping up on me, and so is Lauren. Lauren doesn't live here. This is her first time. Was it good?
Yes, I did
Good.
all the Texas all at once.
You need a cigarette? Was it that good? Very good. Lauren loved it. And behind me is the shitty Ferris wheel, which we're also not going to ride because it's held together with cotter pins. So thanks for watching, subscribe, blah, 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 all that crap. And we'll see you next time. Go do stuff.
Go do stuff.
You went out of focus. Look, you ruined it. Let's try again.
Go do stuff.
You're ridiculous.